Boom skis. Tyler, I don't like this. I don't like it one bit, to be honest with you. Welcome, everybody, to the Love Line After Disaster. I am Anderson. That's a terrible move to begin with, Tyler. Yeah, you know what? Go back to your post. You should not be in here. I'm kidding. You can say that. But first thing Tyler does is he comes in here and turns on Fox 11 Red Eye News. Not a good move, Tyler. We're trying to do a professional program here. This is the Love Line After Disaster. I am Anderson. That is Tyler literally ruining the goddamn show. Mike Carano is in New York. I don't know if he's supposed to be calling in or what.
He said he'd be broadcasting from New York. I saw his tweets.
He doesn't do things very good. It looks like I got a couple voicemails, but I can't check them in here because I have no service. So it looks like we're going to be doing the show sans Mike. That's what you get, Mike, for not answering your goddamn phone today when I called you. I called to check in on him. He probably thought I was going to bug him about tonight. But here's Mike's situation. I'm sure Mike's Carano situation. I'm sure we're going to hear tons about it. But as we all know, for the last 6 months, Mike has been dreading going to work, which is essentially what he has to do. He has to go to New York to do work for the Improv. And he's just been complaining and whining. Oh, my company's sending me out there and paying me to do the job that I do. And apparently he had issues with, he did all the work here, and then he had all of his pictures that he took and printed out and made all pretty. He had them FedEx out to New York. Last I heard, as of yesterday, FedEx had lost them, and essentially his employers, the Improv, were holding him hostage, saying he's not allowed to leave New York until they show up, and they are hung on the walls.
Let me guess, they're still paying for everything.
So I called to see if FedEx had made up for that, or if Tom Hanks is now growing a beard on an island with his pictures.
Why was he going to New York to take pictures, but he was taking pictures with him?
No, he took the pictures here of comedians, and then he has to put the famous comedians in the new club in the Improv that hang on the wall. He does the pictures here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why wouldn't they just get some guy to hang the pictures?
Because they're nice to Mike, and they throw him bones, and they allow him to pay his bills. But
that's like the biggest bone you could ever throw someone. I know! Can you fly to New York and hang some pictures for us?
Essentially, that's what he's doing. Because he's like the art designer, too. Like, he not only takes the pictures, but he has to place them properly on the wall. So what we're going to do, the goal for tonight, is Tyler's sitting in here with me, so we're not going to hear any ear-bleeding sound effects or shings. Any brain-pounding.
I could run in there and shing every now and then if you'd like me to.
Any brain-pounding cannons.
Brain-pounding.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we're going to do nothing but calls.
Yeah, I was thinking that'd probably be a good idea.
Or you can tell me about your genius movie
I
idea.
did. I woke up from, it was like I had a dream.
Are you really going to say it right now?
I don't know.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Because someone might take it, right?
Right, of course. Don't do that.
I mean, I'm a gold mine.
You're not that.
I'm a cinematic gold mine.
You're
spewing amazing thoughts.
You have a couple nuggets every now and again, and you should definitely guard them.
It's always say nuggets. I got a gold nugget the size of my balls.
Not the same effect when you're in here doing it next to me. I like it when you're in the other room doing that voice. I should also point out I am not a complainer or a whiner. Yes, I am. And I've been here going on 7 hours now because I did a film vault before Loveline, and then I worked my ass off on Loveline.
You realize people are listening to this in their cubicles for like their 9-hour workday.
Yeah, but
you're complaining about being here for 7 hours.
I wasn't listening to podcasts while I was working.
You were doing a podcast.
That's right. It's tough. It's hard.
Okay, Mike Carano. What's next? I was going to send you to New York to hang pictures?
You're looking at spreadsheets. You're looking at graphs and whatnot. You're trying to waste as much of your boss's
spreadsheets are the sluttiest of the sheets, right?
Because they spread. That's good, Tyler. That's fantastic.
Someone can tweet that tomorrow if they'd like. You can use that.
Sheets.
Enjoy the free retweets.
So,
should we at least call Mike? Because he said he was going to be ringing in at 3 a.m. and that's right now. So he might be expecting our call.
Here's my thing. Here's what I want. I'm gonna be honest with. I'm gonna be open and honest.
You don't like Mike.
Fuck Mike. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him.
We should get some badges made that say "fuck Mike."
Yeah, we should have for the show. God damn it. Truth be told,
can we do a redo?
I wanted to not do a show tonight, and Tyler demanded it.
I was like, dude, I'll suck your pickle for a nickel if we can do an AD.
Tyler's a fame whore. A lot of people don't know that, but Tyler White.
Oh, no, a lot of people know it, actually.
Brian Bishop, fame whores.
You know what? Speaking of being fame whores, did you know my episode with Miss Movies is the #1 Miss Movies podcast
Since
episode?
when? What?
Yep.
She told me no. She told me that mine was, and that's how she tried to get me back on.
She said it used to be. She said it used to be yours.
What is wrong with you people? Why would you? What?
It goes me, then Mike, and then you.
No.
Swear to God.
That is hurtful.
It is.
I feel pain right now.
Jesus.
Oh, God. Bomb's in there. Holy shit. She's talking to the mic, and it's
this
not
is
on.
bad.
This is terrible. Well, at least she doesn't know how to work things. She's trying to talk into a mic. We have phone screener Chris is in there trying her best to ruin this. Hey, Mike. How are you, buddy?
Hey, what's happening?
You sound like you're in a splendid mood. For those of you I've been listening to us since the beginning.
Oh, my
Krista.
I just called to say I love the show, Flopper Nutter. You
Yeah.
guys are the best.
You have a cold, man. Who is
You guys
this?
are the best, man.
Is this Kevin who kills people with his car? Manslaughter Kevin?
Yeah,
Hello.
man.
Is this Katie? What, you've finally gone through puberty?
Yeah, I'm out here with Mike in New York. We're having a nice, sweet love affair.
Oh, are you?
Wait, are you guys doing the show, by the way?
Yeah, we're doing the show.
Oh my
I'm going to
God.
go unplug things.
That's
Hold
not
on.
me doing that, by the way.
Bum, 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 bum,
Cannon sounds nice. Oh,
Yeah, it's
bum,
Jesus.
bum.
It's Krista.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, you are
I'm
now
leaving.
forever.
I'm literally unplugging everything and doing things.
wait, is Krista taking my place?
She took my place because I'm in here with Anderson because we wanted to be intimate and cozy tonight. And
Oh,
then
I like
Krista ran by and started bombing because I had left it up way too hot.
What's she wearing?
That was so
wearing
creepy,
sweats.
Mike. Jesus.
I just literally unplugged everything.
It's
She's
so
trying
much
to plug it
creepier
back in.
in 3 a.m. Mike Carano's voice. What?
So how are things, man? Has Tom Hanks got your packages to you yet?
You guys,
Have you got your stuff from
I thought
FedEx
this
yet?
would be so easy to get up and like do this, but it's much more difficult than I anticipated.
Did you wake up?
Yeah.
When'd you go to bed?
I don't know, man. It's
Mike,
so
have
hard
you
to
got?
tell.
Have you? Has FedEx delivered the packages?
I can't even tell you how that FedEx thing worked out. It was so ridiculous.
Has FedEx
Mike-
delivered the packages?
Mike had to actually get a job with FedEx so
Yes,
that he
they
could
did.
get into the warehouse.
So you got them and the pictures hung?
I got the packages. They fucked up some of the pictures. They ruined about 6 of them. And you know what?
Did you insure them?
I tried to record all my interactions with them because it was my service was so poor. You can't even fathom this. Considering FedEx normally is great, but the guy
He's
shows
still
up.
selling
First
us
of all,
on. He's talking shit. He's like, but to be fair, they're usually amazing. And you should always use them.
Oh God, Mike, you still there?
Yeah,
Okay. I just-
yeah. But the driver. First of all, the fucking
Hey, we don't cuss on the
service
show.
dude that I talked to is like, yeah, we'll bring him tomorrow night before 5. And I went, unacceptable. I've been out here for 3 days. I go, this trip costs about $5,000. And I go, and well, long story short, the driver shows up and he goes, yeah, I looked at this and I guess in my head I switched the 1 and the 0 around on the address. And I just kept going, why are you fucking telling me it's your, why do you just keep telling me it's your fault? You're so fucking stupid. This doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna cut you off here for a second. Rune, please, if you're gonna be doing your job in there and putting this on video, I suggest that you get a nice tight shot of the phone screening stuff here, and every time Mike's talking, please just show a shot of the blinking lights because I would enjoy
forgot
that.
this video. God damn it!
I didn't want there to be video. I don't know why there's video. There's nothing to look at without you. You are the looks, Mike.
That's true. I saw that picture of you
I'm the
from
least attractive person there. I realize that.
from
You're the looks.
BCBGs or whatever.
Painful
CBGBs?
to accept.
BBGBs? What's that place called in New York?
CBGBs.
Yeah, there's that picture that Mike posted.
Oh, isn't that awesome? I went to my
Did you-
friend Greg talked me into going to Manhattan, driving into Manhattan, which frankly terrified me, scared the crap out of me, and we went to some awesome little restaurant, some little hole in the wall. That was
Rune,
just
do your
fucking
job.
fantastic, and he gave me that picture when we were sitting there.
did you see what someone posted underneath it?
No,
It said, "Waiting for Katie to be born."
wow, that's great. Too bad she was already born.
Why do you know that?
Already born.
Mike, I liked it. I liked it because you were stuck in New York. You basically just gave our After Disaster Facebook followers just a tour of the city.
I wasn't. You know what?
Bye,
I'll
guys.
tell you, man, the part of New York I'm in right now is called West Nyack, and it's in the middle of goddamn nowhere. And I mean, there's nothing here. Nothing. It's like foresty.
At least you're not in
And,
South Nyack. Jesus Christ, that place. Right,
No,
guys?
South Nyack's rough. That's a rough and tumble neighborhood. The Jets and the fucking who is
Sharks.
the gang that fought the Jets?
Sharks.
Yeah, the Jets and the Sharks, baby.
I thought it was Benny.
No, but you guys, all I kept thinking about was we really need Hawaii. We didn't need to do an after disaster for New York.
Of course.
We
Of
do.
course. We're doing one right now.
Hey, Mike.
Oh,
We
yeah,
are
that's right.
nationwide right now. We are
The
coast to
magic.
coast.
You know what? I'm pissed off at myself now that I didn't do Skype because I could have I could have piped in my own video. I don't know if
Rune's really
Rune
mad.
knows.
He's throwing his arms up in frustration back there.
who.
Some guy that works on the show. Hey, Mike, guess what? Tonight we had on the Film Vault, we had Dave Damashek on from Daves of Thunder.
Oh yeah, how was that?
There was some talk about what went down with the whole show being canceled or removed from the network and what some of the inner
really?
workings over there at Ace Networks. It got a little heated, got
You
a
guys
little
allowed
ugly.
to talk about that?
I don't know. Everyone seems to just talk about things, and I don't think they're allowed to, but they do. I removed myself from the mic and just let them talk, and it was uncomfortable at times. It was good though. It'll air a week from tomorrow.
It was
Really?
Mike's fault, right?
Do you want to spill the beans on anything, or you want to wait till it airs?
We'll give a little preview. Give a little
He
taste.
pretty much blames Donnie for most all of it.
Really?
Yeah. No one ever blames Ace for anything.
What does Donnie Wahlberg have to do with?
I know, it's Wahlberg, man. That poor guy takes a lot of heat ever since his brother Marky Mark did that underwear ad. That wasn't funny. I wish I wouldn't have started saying that.
So you went to sleep there in New York, the city that never sleeps. You set your little alarm.
No, the city audience sleeps all the time.
I know. Everyone sleeps over
It
there.
doesn't sleep but like 40 minutes away from me.
Oh, where you're in Sleepy Hollow. That's right.
Yeah, I am in Sleepy Hollow. Oh my God, is that in New York?
I want to
Mike,
know.
why did you go on a walk in shorts and t-shirt in 38 degrees?
I don't know, man. I thought it was my fucking.
I think it's going to warm up.
My schedule in my head is all screwed up out here. This is.
Your schedule made you think you were somewhere where it's 80 degrees?
Mike, when are you coming home?
I'm coming home Saturday night.
Okay, this is the worst show we've ever done.
Let's give a
So
3 clap for that.
Let's get back in. We'll do a show in here on Monday, and I'm thinking that we should maybe wrap this one up. Unless you guys got something to bring.
We haven't talked to anybody yet. So we're going to do phone calls.
I know that's before Mike was on.
Should I talk to Mike about my movie idea?
Yeah, lay it on me.
Don't talk about the movie idea.
Okay. Well, you told me to tell you about it.
You have so few nuggets, though. You should guard them.
I like that you're assuming that this one's actually good. I like that. It's like you believe in me.
I do.
You're like my big brother.
That idea and get that movie produced by tomorrow.
How's that going to happen?
I guess that he thinks you're going to produce a movie on Sunday, and if you told it right now, people would have it. for
Mike,
the
thank
day.
you for taking a picture of the physical graffiti house. That was very nice.
Hey, you're on the After Disaster with Catherine. With Carano. I'm sorry, guys.
Even cooler is the stew. Hey guys, that was the office for 3 Days of the Condor. That's even radder. Hello.
Yeah, hey man, how are you? Mike was in the middle of talking about 3 Days of the Condor, which is on the top of everyone's mind these days.
It's a decent movie. It's a decent little film.
Since I talked to you guys, I'm pretty topical, aren't I?
Let me apologize first by I hate apologies, but we don't have anyone manning the board because Tyler likes to sit as close to me as possible. So I can't guarantee any levels here. I'm putting calls up. I put up a heavy breather apparently as our first caller, and you were on with Mike Carano via New York, Tyler, and myself.
Nice to talk to you guys again. This is Kevin.
Oh, you're the guy that kills people with your car?
Yeah, I guess that's me.
Yeah.
Did you guys have this guy queued up, or did you?
Nope.
I just threw
That
him
is
on.
pure luck.
Let's see who else is. Let's see what other cast of characters they are.
I bet you we don't have
Banks
anyone else on there who's killed somebody.
Hey, you're on the After Disaster. What's up?
Have you ever killed someone? It was their fault, but have you ever been the part of someone dying because of your car?
Do abortions count?
Of course.
Oh, I thought that was a call.
Life that would have been awesome. Life starts at birth. Hey, how are you?
Oh.
Are you actually
having
masturbating
sex?
on hold?
Hello?
Hi. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah, what do you need?
Sounds sad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what do you need?
Some of the Loveline screeners are really bitchy.
Yeah.
First thing you need to do is get some self-confidence. I can tell in your voice. You're very timid.
I have social anxiety.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why would you want to call a nationally syndicated radio program if you have social anxiety?
Good question. Good. We have the hard-hitting questions here.
Yeah. Let's get to
I listen to you guys. I just posted
crux.
on the message board.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was anyone mean to you on the message board?
No, I posted skipping my one night to sleep in for this.
Good. You sleep in at night? I'm confused.
No, I don't get to because I work in the morning, like at 5.
What do you do at 5 a.m.?
Do office stuff.
Yeah?
What office was open at 5 a.m.?
I don't know if I should say the company.
Yeah, you should.
Say what it rhymes with.
What does seal say? Well, never mind.
You shouldn't have said that.
What does the seal say?
Oh, I know that place. You work at Enterprises?
No.
You guys are fags.
I don't know what noise you made because the sound isn't perfect on my end, but it sounded like you did that seal noise.
It's like,
Yes. Wow, it did sound a lot like
what
that,
he
didn't
did.
it, Mike?
This- Mike, at least we're proving that we can never do Skype with you, Mike.
What?
We can't do Skype with you because you can't. Fuck.
Mike's voice sounds really funny on the phone, and to the point where if he was a caller on our show, we'd be like, no, let's not talk to that guy.
So hey, sassy listener who has to be
That's
up.
really giving me some self-confidence. I'm gonna act like the girl. Hello, you guys?
She's on. She's still on. So she works at a company, Mike, that rhymes with the sound seals make. Yeah, Lark, right?
So, like old people pronounce it that way.
Lark?
So it rhymes with larp.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm onto
It's
something,
a
but I
big
don't care.
company, but
Yeah. Okay. So what do you do over there? You shuffle papers and make moaning sounds to keep the boss on his toes? What's the deal?
no, I just do typing.
Just typing.
Really, it sucks. Like,
You should have said you read books.
I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Like
Is
in
that-
3
is that-
Days of the Condor.
Oh, my
That
God.
was their front.
Jesus, Mike.
Mike, I'm putting you on hold. Mike, we can't have this. All right. So you shuffle papers and you do typing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I used to think you were sick, but then I saw that puppy video, and you seem like a cool dude.
Who are you talking to?
She's
now?
saying she thought you was a dick.
Anderson.
And then she
Oh,
saw
I
your
thought she
dog
was
video.
talking to Loveline this whole time.
No, she knows that disaster.
Oh, and in
I
that case, I like this color a lot
specifically-
better.
I called specifically for the after disaster.
Oh.
I said, can you put me on hold for the after disaster?
Oh.
The bitch said no, and she hung up.
Oh, what time was it though? How long ago was that?
It was
11.
Like 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's a little early.
I will have her fired.
No,
she's
it's not
done.
early, I
No,
guess.
she's done.
You're right. Krista,
Oh, yeah,
you're
and
done.
Also, I
Can you see
called.
if there's any
to,
job openings at your company?
I called for the Loveline podcast to ask about my membership because it hasn't been working right, and they hung up on me.
Okay.
Mid question.
Yeah, well,
That is very, very rude.
Send me an email at lovelineproblems@gmail.com. I'll help you out.
they hung up on me.
No.
Who do you think you'd be talking to if you said that? Anyways, Mike. All right, line 4.
Just to keep my my reputation going after that dog video that I made, I should have stabbed all of them at the end. That would have been a good ending.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, what's up? How are you?
Hey, I'm
Hello,
doing
dear.
pretty good. How about you?
I'm good. How are you?
Why don't you ever hang up on the people so that we cycle in new calls?
Because she obviously wants to be on hold.
Okay,
I made a joke that I hung up on her. I really
line
didn't.
2 you can hang up on. No one was even there.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yo, wait. Am I? What's going on?
I don't know. You tell us, brah. What's going on? You're on the Loveline After Disaster. Welcome.
Okay. Hey, I called. I'm gonna be honest. I called 50 fucking times about that whole.
Hey, thanks for being honest.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for being honest.
You're what?
How do you know he's Amish?
No,
Oh,
not
Amish.
Amish. Honest.
Okay, so you called
What are you on? You're on this?
I'm sorry.
50 fucking times and what?
I'm on 97.9, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why you guys laughing?
What do you want to hear?
50 fucking times,
wait.
bro.
I wanted to call about that whole weed thing you guys had.
I can't talk about that.
Yeah, that guy sucked. That guy sucked bad.
No, he's all right. He just wanted to talk about the wrong topic.
Shocking that the weed guy was the one who called 50 times and then sat on hold for 20 minutes on a completely different show. And
You're
didn't realize that it was something else.
The After Disaster with Tyler and Mike from New York. How are you?
Gentlemen.
Oh, Diana.
Hey.
Hey, what's happening?
There's the lady. How's the anal?
Ooh,
Oh, dear.
What?
Oh, dear.
Sleepy Hollow is actually based on a town in New York called Tarrytown.
Thanks, Smarty Pants. I just wanted to snap at Diana because she's so sweet.
Oh, thanks.
Diana, have you ever run across anyone who was mean to you or didn't like you?
Often.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
You should be like a radiation device, like a detector. Like I should just follow you. Someone should follow you around, and whoever's mean to you, that
like a
person
Geiger
should be
counter?
eradicated, or at least put away. Because
Oh,
anyone
geez Louise, that's nice.
anyone who would be mean to you, like I got a few friends that are like that. Tyler's kind of like that. Where if somebody doesn't like Tyler, I know there's something wrong with him. It's like,
Tyler's
oh,
definitely
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
Give him
Fuck
some
yeah,
of that,
bro.
bro. Hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
heck yeah! Did you just say heck yeah?
I'm like that when it comes to sexual attraction. I don't know, I can't believe I
Explain.
just said that.
I was hoping it would just be really a silent.
Is that a
for
3
while.
Days of the Condor reference, Mike?
Well, if you notice in 3 Days of the Condor,
Oh my god!
when he goes to get lunch and he goes out the back door. No, that's a good movie, man.
Okay. Enough of that.
Diana, you should say that you read books.
I do read books.
Mm.
Oh, God. Did I not
Go
get
on.
something?
How does anyone listen to the show?
I don't know. Tonight's not a good. Hey, if this is the first time you've ever heard the show, it's not a good representation. All right.
None of them are good representation.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know what we should have done for tonight? We should have posted 20 minutes of this.
Okay, I just want to say I don't agree with Mike's idea that we do blackface for the Martin Luther King show. I don't.
Yeah,
agree
I'm
with that.
not into that at all.
Maybe we should have.
Whoa!
Maybe we should have gone back to the phone and see you guys.
Hey, you know what?
We're never
Diana
going
does
back
that
there.
often. I don't know if it's her phone or if she's just a rude bitch. But she just hangs up on us right in mid-call.
Wait, did she hang up or did you hang up on her?
I didn't hang up
Hey,
on her.
that should be our new thing for our callers. They just hang up.
Diana, is that you?
Hello?
Yeah, that's not Diana. You want to talk about pot, right, bruh?
Yeah, well, I just had a couple, comments that I wanted to say that I feel you guys would not appreciate, but kind of.
Okay, go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead, caller. Caller, go ahead.
Caller who goes by caller.
Caller, go
I
ahead.
appreciate how fast you get to your topic.
well, see, I was on my way home and I called 50 times, which seems
50
like
fucking times. Go ahead. How do these people get through so much? Okay, yeah. So what did you want to get to? We'll get it right to Drew. Okay, I'll send a courier over with a
We'll use FedEx.
yeah.
Hey, are you sure you're not on crystal meth instead of pot?
No, honestly, all I want to say.
That was a caller laughing for the record.
All I want to say is smoke weed every day.
No, I don't smoke weed at all, to be honest.
Oh, that's a bad
You're not
sign.
being,
If you
don't
sound
sound
like
very honest.
I've just drinking a little bit.
Drank.
you just.
Okay,
Little
but
Four Loko.
Besides that.
Hey, Ike
before
Turner,
I
alive or
started
dead?
Wait, hold on. Before I started drinking, my brother, he's 20 years old, and he
He
has.
got run over by a guy named Kevin.
Can you guys just be quiet for a second?
Hey, Kevin, did you run over that guy's brother, the stoner?
No, I ran over some chick. I told you.
Oh,
guys.
you moved it to a chick. He used to say I ran over some bitch.
He's getting better. He's coming to terms with it.
It's a gentleman all of a sudden.
Hey, what was her name?
Can I apologize for saying the N-word the last time I called?
Oh, that's true. You did.
Didn't realize he did that.
He was the fourth person on the show to ever use that word. First non-co-host.
You just tarnished this show's good name with.
And is Diana still there?
She hung up on us. I don't know why.
Her socks were rolling up and down. She had to go.
Yeah, I wanted to apologize for the times I called her.
You called her like personally?
Yeah.
How'd you get her number?
I asked for it on the Loveline forum.
And she gave it to you?
No, some guy named Shane gave it to me.
All right. You seem dangerous to me. Now, who is the person that you killed? What is her name?
Dangerous.
Tyler.
I don't know. I don't remember her name.
Because you're a liar. Come on, just please come clean with it. Actually, why do I care? I like the fact that people lie about killing people on our show. Why should I care?
3 clap to that.
Where do you live, by the way?
Mexico.
Kevin, where do you live?
Washington.
Oh, that's right. He lives up north, up the great northwest, where it rains and the the streets are slippery, littered with pedestrians who are trying to beat your car.
We have the highest suicide rate.
That's not true.
Assisted suicide by vehicle.
So, Mike.
Get it? Because he ran someone over.
Mm-hmm. We understand the joke.
I think this guy's.
So how long did you sleep before you woke up, Mike?
I couldn't really sleep. I was tossing and turning, and
He was so anxious
first of all,
to be on the
I
show.
don't have cable. I don't have cable TV at home, so when I'm in a hotel, I'm obsessed with watching stuff. I've been watching nonstop.
Man Tracker.
Fucking Storage Wars.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Yeah.
And,
Dude, Dave's become a big dick this last season. Now he just comes up with stacks of money. He's like, I got some money to spend today. It's like, shut up, Dave. Come on.
No, that's
Barry's
always,
the best.
I don't know if I'm even watching the current season.
Barry's the
Who
best.
cares? They're all great because it's and safes are the best, and that's where
I really wanted to add something to my collection.
That's the wow factor right there, Mike. You know what I'm saying? That's the wow
That's
factor.
Daryl.
Yeah, I'm quoting all of them. It's a great show.
Barry's the best. When
It's
he puts on his
fantastic
skeleton gloves.
Wait, so this is a man. I'm talking to a man right now. I'm sorry, I got stuffy nose because I'm sick again. It's been 3 weeks now.
This is a man.
This is a man on the phone calling from New York who's known as Mike Carano, who told me, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to have any goddamn time to go see that play that you and I both so badly want to see again, Book of Mormon. No time at all. But I will have time to sit for hours on end, apparently, in my hotel room watching fucking Storage Wars with my pants down.
Why are your pants down?
That's how I do things.
Is your hotel room nice at least?
Yeah, this hotel's nice.
You know what
It
sucks
looks like
about
a castle.
bringing dogs to hotels?
Mm-hmm.
Is they always smell like all the horribleness, the heinousness that's in the room, and like things that you don't know are there. They like, start digging at the carpet. You're like, oh shit! Like when I've gone a few good road
Horrible.
trips, and I bring my dog in, and like Stanley's found like blood stains that I never knew were there. And then if they start digging like on the carpet in the hotel room, you know something terrible happened there. You know what I
What if
mean?
you had like a semen, a dog that just flipped out when it smelled like
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be
it's
pretty
Coco.
cool. That'd be a power move. You like pull up to the Motel 6. You're like, yeah, I have a dog. They're like, well, sir, we don't accept dog. I'm like, yes, you do because you're a Motel 6. Plus, here's the thing. Give me the key to the room because before I pay, I'm gonna
You
have
just
my
don't know
semen,
you accept dogs.
I'm gonna have my semen fighting dog make sure that the room's clean enough for me.
Yep, with the black light strapped to its head so I can see what the fuck he's looking at. Now, here's the thing: is I love hotels, or I used to
Hotels,
love hotels.
yeah. When I was a
young.
kid, they were the best.
Yeah, and then once I got older, I realized this is fucking gross. Like I'm walking around this hotel room in my bare feet. That every day some stranger walks around on their bare feet.
But they
It's
vacuum
really
afterwards.
disgusting.
Consuelo vacuums it afterwards.
Wow.
Well, you know what else I do
From a
normally?
movie.
Like if I stay in a hotel for an extended time, which this is sort of an extended time, I always
A
leave
Fed
in
extended time.
Yeah.
3 o'clock.
But well, thanks to FedEx, I sat here for 2 days doing nothing.
3
Yes,
o'clock.
I get it. Hence the joke.
But sorry, I didn't.
Hey,
I
Mike.
just made an assumption.
You know that thing that we do now where I put everyone on hold and when they hang up, I get really down?
Yeah.
We've had nine hang-ups tonight so far.
No way.
Fuck yeah. I blame me.
Oh, shit.
You know what Tyler's claiming? He's claiming Miss Movie's little podcast, and I say little because it's small, which is now on iTunes. He's claiming that his, because he was on
Number
it,
one
you were on it,
episode.
and I was on it. And he's claiming that his episode is the most downloaded,
Number
followed
one
by yours
with a bullet.
and third by. I bring up the rear with the bronze. However, Miss Movies 2 days ago, 48 hours ago, was texting me nonstop saying, "You're the number one most downloaded. Your episode is. I need to have you back on." So is she just lying?
She might be trying to start
No, I
some
don't-
controversy
why would
because
you
now
lie
we're
about
talking about her podcast.
Hey, you know what? She's got it. You know how we kind of were like excited when we got mentioned on iTunes? We're like, oh shit, we got to start doing a better
Yeah, that
show
excitement went right out the window as soon as I saw Miss Movies was on there. I'm like, oh, it means nothing.
now. Well, not only did she get I forgot what it's called, but recommended or something. But she got
New and noteworthy.
big ones.
What's that?
Yeah, she got one of the big ones.
Yeah, we got the we got the big ones, bro.
We get the big ones,
We
dude.
did.
Dude, we had the dude, we had the big ones.
God, you know what? I wish somebody that stuck around, even though they hate the show, would call in and explain why they stuck around.
What? Okay, we're not going to talk about the show tonight.
If you saw that, now Miss Movies, I bet her listenership fucking leapfrogged over us because of that.
What? If that's the case, I'm quitting now. I'm done.
Hey, I was thinking, guys, should we change our logo to just like a deep cleavaged woman?
That will get
You
us.
know what?
that
You
will
know,
get us
we'll
few hits.
get like an extra 2,000.
What if
gotta-
it looks like it could be a boob or it could be a butt or it could be a vagina?
And then when you actually click on it, it's the picture where we're cutting off your penis.
You guys, you can't tell me that picture of her that shows a little bit of cleavage doesn't help.
Oh, absolutely. Come on.
Oh, she has cleavage on her picture. Miss Movies, put them away, huh? Put them away.
Yeah, more like Miss
Maybe
Boobies.
more.
Am I right, guys? Come on.
Hey, Mike, who do you want to kill? I want to kill women who call their boobs girls. The girls.
I know that's in reference to something current, but I can't remember what.
It's a line from a movie that you're obsessed with, and you're wearing a necklace that's touting it right
3
now.
days of the Condor.
Yeah.
Not 3 days.
Yeah.
God bless America.
Yep.
How many people are going to queue up that movie now on Netflix stream? They'll be like, why is there an uptick in 3 days of the Condor? What the hell?
Because Miss Movies must have
Because-
mentioned it.
I love thinking that we have that much power.
We do.
Right now, the Netflix factory is freaking out.
When the millions, the Netflix factory, where they make the streaming video.
Hey, I imagine at Netflix they have one of those gigantic like signs on the wall that's electronic that tells it what the number one rental is.
It's like one of those flip boards they have at the stock exchange.
Yeah, something like that.
Tick, tick, tick. Hey, I heard about this bar where they run it like the stock the stock market, and based on what people buy more, the price goes down, and what's bought less goes up. Yeah,
love
so you
that
can go
idea.
in with like 20 friends and like, oh, we all want this expensive stuff. It'll drop the price down like $2 or whatever.
Have you guys heard of McSorley's, a very famous bar in New
It's
York?
in New York, actually, Mike. No, this is in Washington D.C. Never mind, it's not New York. You can't go see it.
Well,
Sorry.
McSorley's has been around since the 1700s, and it's the only bar.
You're sorely mistaken.
Oh, I get it.
1600s.
McSorley.
Okay, yes.
It's the only bar in the world that both Abraham Lincoln and John Lennon used to regularly drink at.
They hung out together? Wow.
Yep.
Did Yoko Ono... Okay. Like I said.
And
Yoko
Abraham-
Ono is to the Beatles as John Wilkes Booth is to Abraham Lincoln.
Was it one of you guys... Was it one of you guys telling me about how you were offended by Transformers 3 because one of the Decepticons, I didn't see it, but apparently he goes up to the Lincoln Memorial and he rips Lincoln out and he sits down where Lincoln was sitting.
No,
That's awesome. I'm gonna go see that movie now.
I know, it makes me want to see it because that sounds pretty funny. Somebody was telling me about it. They were like, seriously angry. They're like, already the movie was horrible and offensive, and then when that happened, I'm like, this is offensive.
That's what the movie should be about. Just giant robots coming to Earth and going, look, let's fuck around with shit. I'd watch that.
Liberty, it takes the lamp out of the chick's hand.
The lamp?
The statue,
It's a torch,
Statue
Mike.
of Liberty. Have you gone over there yet? Have you toured it and gone up to the Crown?
I don't think I've ever seen the Statue of Liberty, and I've been out here 3 times.
You've never seen it? Have you gone over to Ground Zero, shed a tear, and said never forget?
No, last time I was in New York was after 9/11, and obviously. And
Why is
Why
that obviously?
If you were dead because you died on 9/11 and you were talking and you said I went there before, obviously, that would have made sense. You know what I mean?
No, but I wanted to go, and I kept saying we should go to the ground. We should go over to Ground Zero, and I was like, let's just go get chicken wings. And I was like, well, we should go to Ground Zero, and I was like, let's just go back to the Comedy Cellar and get some
Who are you with?
I was with some comedy people.
Yeah.
Mike, you need to film yourself at Ground Zero telling the 9/11 knock knock joke.
I don't know any, but lay one on me, and I'll try
I
it.
told it to you, remember? Knock knock.
Who's there?
9/11.
9/11 who?
You said you'd never forget, but you're supposed to yell it and make them feel bad. You should film yourself doing that to someone at Ground Zero. It'll be the biggest viewed video in the history of the world about videos of people going to Ground Zero and telling knock knock jokes.
I can't tell you how this has been of the 5 or 6 weeks now that I haven't had a drink. This has been by far the hardest trip because every time I take a trip, I love to go to the hotel bar and have a drink the minute I get there. So I sat here like paralyzed with fear, and then I'm so goddamn bored not drinking here because I have plenty of drinking time. But going to all these cool bars, like in New York last night, or the night before last, I just kept on going. Man, this sucks.
You know they have other stuff at bars, right? They do have non-alcoholic items for your enjoyment.
You need to go down to
Ding ding, 7 Up, number 1. Now only 50 cents.
You need to go to like 5th Avenue and like the sex strip part where the gay clubs are, and you can see the site where I smoked the crack.
Oh yeah.
Go see the site where I smoked the crack. Yeah.
Oh shoot! I wish I would have done that.
You could go in the you could go in the booth where Anderson jerked the guy off to pay him for.
I did not jerk
crack.
him off. I did not. I might have for another rock, but that never came up.
Oh my god!
It was such a great feeling.
Thing anyone said in the show.
I can see that happening. I can see that.
You know what? Can I
Not with
say
me.
something that's going to be weird that I probably will regret? But
Please say something. Well, pretty much everything you say you regret, but please say something that livens up the show.
I don't know if this is probably like the 9th or 10th comedy club that I've opened, and
I didn't know you owned comedy
clubs. Let me just say, the chicker girls at comedy clubs love my Carano.
Yeah, get a little trim, get a little strange, Mr.
No,
Mike.
I didn't. No, I didn't. But
almost
Puerto Rican.
No, I'm sure if I wanted to, I maybe could, but it's creeping me out.
So they have.
I'm too old. I'm too old for her.
They have underage ticket girls in New York.
I'm not underage.
That's the problem.
Oh, that's okay. That's why you're not okay. All right.
But no, even I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. This girl has a mental problem.
Because she likes you, Mikey?
Yeah.
Mike, if I was a chick, I'd be all over you. I'm going to say that. I'm going to be honest.
I'd be all under you.
If I
Am
was
I right?
coming down off of crack and you had another rock.
So I think you and I should just have sex then.
Cock stroke for...
Hey, what are you doing? What's going on? What the fuck's happening?
Really
Wait,
creepy?
cock stroke for rock coke.
Hey, Mike.
Stroke cock for
thing is if
coke
it would be
rock.
If all three of us
There it
turn
is.
gay and have like a love triangle going.
We just lemon partied all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But we would still try and do the show, but the show would sound like
Oh, my God. What?
I'll tell you what did make me giggle is I saw that Tyler posted if we wrote a book, what should the title be? And somebody mentioned lemonparty.org, which would just be the greatest title for a book ever.
Lemon Party what? Oh, .org.
That's the name of the book?
Apparently.
Yeah. The book?
There's a book about the after disasters called lemonparty.org.
Number 4 on the charts, lemonparty.org.
Hey, I don't want anyone to do this, but if they went ahead and did it, it'd be funny. Put our faces on the Lemon Party, guys.
Asshole.
Make Mike the Japanese guy.
That better not happen. Now I know it's going to happen. God damn it. I fucking hate you, seriously.
Maybe. Hey, do you think we could buy advertising on Lemon Party for the After Disaster? Because they've got like all the other ads.
They do have a lot of
right
ads.
Hand, we could have an ad.
I don't know if those are legit. I think it's people just kind of land on there. No one's really supervising Lemon Party. I have a feeling. I could be wrong.
Even a filthy, dirty podcast like Eddie Ift and Jim Jeffries is too good to be advertised on lemonparty.org.
Dude, we would be breaking ground. Brought to you by lemonparty.org.
And for those of you, whoever might make this picture, or any of you Photoshop wizards out there that can do that, please make a reflection behind Lemon Party and have Miss Movies taking the picture.
But
with cleavage.
Please don't post it to the Facebook page. Post a link to it, but don't post the actual picture. My good people.
Don't do it. I'm asking you kindly.
Reggie will be taking the picture. Fuck Miss Movies. Reggie's taking the picture.
Why don't you make it Dr. True, Reggie, and Catherine?
Because that's not funny.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Better than having our faces in there. Which guy? Hey, by the way, if you were forced to be one of the dudes in Lemon Party, which one would you rather be?
Dude, the guy laying down.
No way.
He looks most comfortable.
I'd be the guy kissing the guy laying down.
You're kissing a man who's getting a BJ from an old man.
I know. That's the least.
At least just get the BJ and get a kiss, like a nice Oriental kiss. Oh.
Yeah.
I have a code official breath. Apologies.
Okay, this shows what, Mike?
That's part of what grosses me out about that picture is those guys have bad breath.
That's part of it.
That's what you think of when you look at that picture. Oh, their breath must be stinky. What?
If you just stuck your nose in that room and took a sniff, you'd be like,
you know what I think of when I look at that picture? I think, they probably have holes in their socks. Gross.
What I think is that they're probably doing it in the hotel room that Mike is in right now.
What if it was? What if I'm like, this looks familiar?
Oh, you'll be in the lemon suite.
Hey, those guys got to be German, right? That's got to be a German.
Plaque on the door that says this room was used in the famous lemonparty.org photograph.
What's the best thing you've seen so far since you've been in New York?
The best. I don't know if it's the best thing I've seen.
Don't say Statue of Liberty because I know you're lying.
It wasn't the Statue of Liberty, but
he hasn't seen it.
It just is not on my mind how great New York City is until you're walking around and just looking at these amazing apartments and these little cul-de-sacs of how in New York they just take any space and they'll jam a restaurant into it or an apartment or some kind of really cool store, and you just forget how weird is that video store that I ran into that has all those funky movies like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what the hell? And why was it next to The Help?
Yeah, no, you know what? I could have stood there and taken pictures of probably 15 videos that were so over the top. Even more so than Jesus Christ serial rapist. But
what? I have not seen any of your pictures. I don't like to go on the
Anderson
internet.
doesn't go on Twitter or Facebook or any of the cool social media sites. He's so out of it.
No, I just don't. I don't go on them.
So you do that as a protest because you don't like it? Or?
No, it's a protest. My phone has become a giant Tamagotchi that takes all my goddamn time. Remember Tamagotchis?
Mr. Mogachi.
Feed them and clean up their poop maybe once a day. I look at my phone and there's like 75 updates, and I'm OCD, so I have to do all of them. I gotta fucking play Hanging with Friends and Word with Friends, and I gotta move my pieces in chess, and I gotta learn my word of the day on definitions. And it's like I'm looking at it, and it's like I want to just throw my phone out. I'm tired of it. So yeah, adding social. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I go on Twitter, and it's like, and I have to reply to every fucking. I'm gonna quit Twitter. I can't take it. I'm with you, Mike. I can't take it. I got like 50 fucking things I gotta reply to right now, and it's like,
oh my god, people on the internet like you and are sending you messages.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's a lot to get to. Yeah,
no, it's overwhelming.
And my phone is slow right now. It's like it's choking on too much podcast.
It's Lemon Party.
It's totally Lemon Party.
It's the guy at the bottom of Lemon Party.
Like, no, I'll be on the film vault and I'll say like, hey, there's that line that came up on Loveline, and it's Steven Seagal, and he said, I'll take you to the bank.
The blood bank.
The blood bank. And I can't remember the name of the movie. Guaranteed I'm gonna have 20 fucking people going, it's hard to kill, Anderson. Can't believe you didn't know that.
How do they write that noise on Twitter? Hey, go to line 6. Fresh call.
What question did that pothead have? I don't remember.
He wanted to talk
He
about
wanted to be serious,
pot.
and he called a bunch of
Line
times.
6.
Hey, you're on the show. What's
Is
up?
it Marcus?
The after disaster.
Whoa,
No, it's not Marcus.
You were a blind call, and we got lucky there. Thought you'd be calling for Love Line.
You're blind?
No, I'm calling for the after disaster.
You're disappointed, Mike, because you have a penis, but you excite Tyler and I because we're lemon partners.
Well, shout out to Carano in New York.
What's up, man?
So I'm raising up a topic. I don't know if you guys have ever talked about it.
Like from the dead? Because we're good at
Sweet.
bringing up stuff that's already been. Like, we're just new to Lemon Party, even though it's been around for 10 years. We're all excited about that.
No, I've been looking at Lemon Party for a long time. A long time. All right, so what
Guy.
Like 6 hours this week.
what are you resurrecting?
No, well, I don't know if it's a resurrection. Have you guys ever talked about, like, the age or whatever when you guys lost your virginity?
No,
Yep.
because that's sex related.
25. The end.
The end? That's it?
That was the end?
Yeah, that was the end. My first and only time was on my
Did it
honeymoon.
once, that's it?
Yeah, it just wasn't for us, you know?
Was it amazing?
I know that not to be true because there was infections.
You're laying on top of your wife with your penis inside of her, and you're like, this is boring. She's like, why don't we just go to a movie?
It's
You're like, no, why don't we just rent one?
more like let's go to Miss Movies because I'm the number one. Oh, jeez.
I don't believe that he's number one, Mike. I think he's lying. I think he's saying
sending me
that just to get
direct
our goat.
messages.
Yeah, I think that Mike, you're next. You're gonna hear that next.
No, he's not going to do that.
First of all, you can't. Okay, never mind.
Here's what you guys, by the way.
Wait, you know what that means? That means that yours has 41 and mine has 38 downloads.
Wow,
total.
38,000, I believe you mean.
Point this out.
That woman gave me nice cheeses and salami.
What? She gave me shit.
Ha!
She didn't give me anything.
Ha!
Miss Movies, you're fired.
Wait, she probably gave you something we probably just forgot, because I think she probably brought us candy or cookies or something.
Oh, that's true. She's always doling out
Comes
some
bearing
kind of treats.
gifts.
Yeah.
Wait,
What's the
Tyler,
matter, Miss Movies? You don't think you're good
really
enough? You always
number
got to
one?
bring something?
You got to talk right over, Mike.
Yep.
You got to talk right over.
Yep.
Even the callers
Yep.
know being good here.
What
Go
do you
ahead.
want? What do you want, Mike?
No,
Yo,
here's
this
what I
is
noticed
Kyle,
about-
by the way, just so you know.
What's that, Kyle?
No,
Hold on, what's that?
this was
Hold on,
me.
hold on.
But hey, so is Anderson and Carano, you guys are both still virgins or something?
Yeah, we're virgin. Hey, Mike, what were you saying?
I know I don't listen to podcasts anymore, like very, very infrequently, and I certainly wasn't going to listen to all three of us on Miss Movies podcast. But guess what? I did on
Yeah?
the flight out here, and I didn't listen to mine, but I listened to your guys', one of yours, Tyler, and Anderson's, and I noticed that
Multiple.
Anderson and I have the same bad habit of keep trying to bring it back to the original question, but we talk for a half an hour between actually answering it.
Well, that was liberating, and I've not listened to that, nor do I plan to, because it's probably going to be embarrassing. But, Mike, I might have said it either on this show or the Film Vault, but it was fucking awesome sitting in the chair that I'm sitting in right now, talking to someone and not having them interrupt me every goddamn 10 seconds, because
Hey, okay,
you
I
do
know.
what you're doing right now, right at this very moment, and Bald Brian does all the time, too. So it was nice to be actually be able to answer something without interruption.
I recognize that and I understand that, and I see it actually because if on my episode on there, she basically asks me something and I don't stop talking till you're like, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, because I was sitting here in the other room doing work, and then I was like, you talk until your gums bleed. You've said that.
Glum's easy for you to say.
I'm sick.
Does it make you think that I don't know. What do you think of that? I think we should try to not interrupt each other.
Oh my God, groundbreaking.
Really? You
Mike.
think we should try that?
Hey, thanks for saying nice things about my episode, you fuck.
Wait, Tyler, you have multiple episodes?
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause my
that's
first-
why you have the most. She's multiple.
No,
she's
no,
adding them both
no,
up.
it hasn't been released yet. She's saving it because it wasn't good. Probably.
I got to be honest with you. That kind of hurts my feelings that you've been on twice.
Well, it was the same day. It's just
I'm sorry I was on once. How about that?
My first one took like 30 minutes. We didn't even talk movies at all, so we had to do a second one. It's called enticing the audience. You got to tease
What did
them.
you guys talk about? Where'd you do it from her?
It's called manipulating us and making us talk about her goddamn show for our show.
We did it from her Wonder Years house.
Is it? Oh yeah, she lives in the neighborhood of the Wonder Years.
Was
house,
Wayne
right?
there?
Yeah, Wayne was there.
Wayne came out?
Wayne lemon partied me while I was doing it.
Hey, guys, good news. I just checked. LemonParty.com is actually available.
Ooh, we could. No, it's not available. Someone's sitting on it right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
if
it's
it was
not-
it was available, there'd be nothing, and then we could buy it and reroute it to our page.
We could reroute it to lemonparty.org. That'd be the dumbest waste of money. Can you imagine if they did Brewster's Millions now, Mike?
The
Can you imagine if they did 3 days of the Condor now?
Don't.
You know what I used to do just for kicks all the time? It was such a pathetic waste of time. Is I would go on to GoDaddy and I'd punch in like names just to see if they were available. So I'd punch in like Anderson Callan raped my son, and it would say is available, and I'd take a screen grab and send it to you like, hey, check it out, this is available.
Hey, you know it's not available. Gayhorsesex.com.
That's it.
Because Anderson was nice enough to pull up that website on my computer, and as he typed it in and hit enter, I was like, no, and I pulled out the Ethernet cord, but it already half-loaded some dude going down on some horse's dong, so that was awesome.
The images that I saw make lemonparty.org seem very
Look,
sesame
family-friendly.
family-oriented, yeah. It was pretty hardcore, and it was creepy the way that because he pulled it out, he pulled the Ethernet out, like you said, so it only half-loaded, which made it even creepier, like it was like a Russian site or something.
In Russia, Internet loads you.
So, Mike, what you're saying is you think it's a bad habit to get off topic and then go back to the topic? Because I like that.
No, I wasn't. I don't know about that. I just think it's something in our personalities, like where.
Do I have it?
There's an initial question or topic brought up immediately, and we start to talk about it, and then we go off on tangents for as long as she'll let us talk, and then we both sort of tried to bring it back around. You more so than I did, because you were like, "Oh, we're really going to talk about this? How I started on Love Line?" And then you talked about a million other things, and then you're like, "Okay, so how I started on Love Line?" And then something else happened, and then you brought it back to that again later on.
How about this? Today on the Film Vault, we had Damage. So, I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right.
I hate apologies, but also I'm a little bit burnt, and but I'm enjoying this, and it's good. It's good to be here. So I'm not going to
like a
complain
football
anymore.
helmet?
But I am burnt out a little bit. But yes, it does not looks like Saw. Sorry, Mike, you can't see, but Tyler has both headphones on. Asking if it looks like a football helmet, which is funny in retrospect. But we asked Dave.
In retrospect of all of 2 seconds ago,
we asked Dave Damisch. I asked Dave Damisch. I'm like, why don't you tell us, the scoop about what went down with Daves of Thunder, because it was obviously Corolla Show's #1 over there, like the #1 podcast in the whole world. And then number 2 and 3 were always the Film Vault and Daves of Thunder. We went back and forth. Well, those were the other 2 big podcasts over there on the Ace Network. And Dave's show just kind of disappeared, and there was an uproar because they had passionate fans. And there's a lot of people banning the network and sending angry letters, and a lot of hubbub about it.
From what I hear, it was more like they were slaves of Thunder, right?
So I said, you never really had a chance to explain what happened. Why don't you? This is a free forum here on the Film Vault for the most part. Why don't you go ahead and tell what happened? You know what his answer was?
Film Vault's free form. What's this?
Well, I mean, it's more because Damashek, he's like on NFL Network and he has an NFL podcast. I mean, everything like in Damashek's professional world and the podcast he does, he's not allowed to admit that gambling exists. You know what I mean? Like, he's not even allowed to acknowledge its existence or else he could be fired. So, yes, obviously in those forums.
Which is weird and ironic because of the fact that if gambling didn't exist, the NFL wouldn't exist.
Exactly. It would exist, but it'd be called arena football, and arena football wouldn't exist. So
I don't think it would exist.
So
gambling is what.
And that's Mike's thought on that.
So,
Mike, you should run for president with that platform.
If
there was no gambling, the NFL wouldn't exist.
Somebody seriously told me recently that the reason they know we didn't go to the moon was Joe Rogan's podcast. I want to ask Rogan what he said.
There's a 3 on the rock, man. I saw it. Clear as day. There's a 3 on the rock. Hey, so what I was getting at, Mikey, is I asked him, I said, so go ahead and, tell what really happened at the over the Ace Network. What happened to Daves of Thunder? Why are you not on? Swear to God. He's a smart guy. He's on topic.
On the Caves of Wonder, I was on the show.
Werner Herzog was not our guest. So Damashek says, well, it's a funny thing the way that Corolla got into radio. It's a very interesting yarn. And he went on and he told the entire fucking story of how Adam Carolla began his career, which I did not ask. I did not care.
And we know that.
We've all heard it 1,000 times.
Did he realize he was talking to Anderson and Brian?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out, but it doesn't come out. Maybe I missed something.
Did he ever get to his topic?
Yeah, he did. But first, I had to hear for probably the 57th time about how Adam used to swing a hammer, and then he started training Kimmel.
Adam himself.
What's that?
The first 56 times were from Adam. I've heard him repeat that story a billion times.
I know. I don't know if he was being ironic or making a joke. Maybe I missed something completely, but it was he was sidestepping. Talking about I'm going back to your original with how we don't talk about what is asked of us until later, which is exactly what Damashek did. Okay.
This is the cool way to wear headphones.
Would you stop it with the goddamn headphones? Tyler can't be in here, Mike. I need you back because all he does is fuck with his headphones and try them underneath and on top and then.
I keep forgetting. Oh, those headphones are a mess.
Have you ever heard Hawkwind? What? Have you ever heard of Hawkwind, the band?
It's like when a bird farts.
What? Tyler, get out of here.
No, what is that?
Hawkwind?
Yeah.
Lemmy was in Hawkwind for a while.
Stephen
Oh,
Hawkwind?
yeah. You know what? Oh my God.
They had a naked chick on stage. It's from the 70s, and I heard some of them in that documentary you gave me, and I'm into Hawkwind now. I want to when a bird
Hey,
farts.
Anderson,
Get out.
Anderson,
Yeah.
before you do what I did, which was go out and buy one of their 28-song albums, which I did do on iTunes. It's they're like 7-minute long psychedelic songs that never fucking end.
Okay. But what I saw in the documentary was
Watch
really
how you
catchy.
talk about my songs,
It was really
Mike.
good.
I don't like the way you talk about my songs.
I like that documentary very much, and I have another
And
documentary for
Hawkwind
you.
is when a bird farts.
I like how that was his favorite band, and I like when I like when they would just leave him in cities when he would get arrested. They just leave. They just hop in their van and take off. And then Lemmy has to find his way to the next city and the next gig, and he just shows up.
Yeah, they just completely abandoned him. He's not very pleased by that. I love that documentary, and I love Lemmy more than ever before.
I do love that documentary, too. And that woman in Hawkwind was very attractive, and not so much now. She didn't age well.
Was she naked?
Yeah, I think that there's probably a lot of people from our past, Mike, who look like that now.
This mic smells
Not
like
us. We look awesome.
What? No, not us, but people from our past. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
say-
I don't know if that's happened to you, but like, I'll occasionally run into someone that I used to have relations with.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
son, get some of
And
that.
it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
all in the game.
We don't age, and everyone else ages around us.
That's what I think. I think I don't age, and I see like behemoths with like 3 kids hanging off of them at the fucking like CVS where my parents live, and it's like, what? And they say hi to me, and I just a shiver. That's one of the reasons why I don't like to go on Facebook.
Do you just walk by?
I don't like to see the people that I used to hang out with all old.
That's why you grab your junk, you go, miss this, and then you walk away.
Facebook has opened up this entire foyer into. I mean, Facebook.
I just stole the second mic from Tyler. He's running out of mics. I'm actually literally unplugging the fucking microphones and putting them on the other side of the room because yelling into the plugs does no.
Hey, I don't like knowing that the show can go on with nobody in the control room. I always thought someone had to be in there.
Yeah, to make it sound halfway decent, but we all have learned that Tyler doesn't know how to run levels, so it doesn't really make a difference. This is not the beginning of things to come, though, Tyler. It doesn't mean that you're sitting here from now on, okay?
Why not? I think.
If I did coke right now, I think it would just get stuck in my
Hey, how
nose.
about whoever has the highest missed movies download gets to sit in here, and second highest gets to sit here, and third highest has to go do the board.
Well, I need to do another episode then, so I can try harder.
Yeah, try hard.
Make anyone
with
listen.
Bruce Willis.
Hey, he seems like he's trying this time.
Bruce Willis is trying?
I'm curious to see what her numbers are.
I'm curious to not talk about it anymore and how our show would turn out. If
She's
we stopped
never
talking
gotten
about
more promotion than right
I
now.
was talking about her breast size.
She's laughing so hard right now because her maniacal plan is working.
How
How are those comments coming, Anderson?
We need to discuss off the air that happened earlier on the show, by the way, at some
Ooh.
point in the future.
Wait, what? It happened during the show that we have to discuss it off air?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I wish I wouldn't have said it.
Oh, I can edit out the 3 days of the Condor stuff.
That was good stuff.
Oh, that's not what you were talking about?
That was good stuff.
Hey, really quick, Anderson, hang up on everybody, and then people will have 4 minutes to call in with fresh new calls.
Fresh.
Hang them up. Hang them up. Hang them up.
I don't feel comfortable with hanging up on everyone.
Everyone on the phone, we're sorry. Thank you for calling in. We love you. Just call back in the next 4 minutes if you want.
All right, this is Tyler making me do this. I'm sorry, guys.
Dude, I'm
I
producing the
don't-
shit out of the show right now. That's what
I
I'm
don't
doing.
believe in it. I think it's off-brand for us to be doing this.
Remember that day when he said, "Hey, me and Mike are be doing this podcast thing. We're just wondering if you want to help out. You want to ride the levels." Look at me.
Look at Mr. Big Britches over here.
Look at me now. Get my mic stolen.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Mike.
What is that sound effect that you're playing? Because over the phone, it doesn't sound like anything.
That one?
No,
I'm
the
not.
one you just played several times.
Not playing any sound.
There's no effects being
Is he
played.
making a joke?
Yeah. Because here's the thing, Mike. He's in here with me. I don't know if you heard the show tonight. He's not at the
Mike, are
board.
you watching us on Ustream on your computer?
No, but what is
Why
that? What is that sound effect?
What the hell are you talking about?
Over the phone, it sounds like just distortion.
That's probably distortion.
It's called a phone.
Because no one's writing levels.
It's that thing between your hand and your ear.
Well, if it's as loud to the listeners as it is in my cell, then it's too loud.
Look at that. Look at that. We filled them all back up in 1 minute. Less than a minute.
Hey, you're on the After Disaster. Welcome. Hey, you're on the After Disaster. Welcome.
This, but I sat next to this girl on the plane coming out here.
Hell yeah.
Fucker.
You get some of that mile high action, son.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Occupado, yo.
What's that?
First of all, the minute I realized, oh, it's cool. I'm sitting next to somebody that looks cool because she's like covered in tats and stuff. And then she wouldn't stop talking so much. I finally had to go. I don't mean to be rude, but I got to put on my headphones and sleep. And so I pretended like I was asleep for 6 hours. I didn't get up to pee. I just closed my eyes and pretended like I was totally faking it. Didn't sleep at all.
And she could hear your music.
I felt guilty.
Did she hear any cannons?
Were you listening to Hawkwind?
I listened to the After Disaster on a loop.
Oh, it's my favorite podcast.
Would you take a call, Mr. Buttons?
I put a caller on, but it was Mr. Heavy Breather again. Hey, you're on the After
Fluffernutter.
Disaster. Fluffernutter.
What up?
What up? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Hey, can I just say, Jason Gracie, you can suck it.
Hell yeah.
He told me to be quiet. And
You
let
can
talk.
suck it in Lemon Party.
He told me to be quiet and let you talk more, Tyler. So it's obviously like a cousin of yours or something. And he's claiming that I like fat chicks. No, I like girls that have become fat.
I don't have any cousins. All my family's dead. Thanks for bringing that up.
And I don't mind fat girls. Fat girls are very nice.
As long as they're not on your balls, right, bro?
Dude, I'm not going to fucking slam your hand for that. All right.
Slam
hey,
my
so
ass.
Fluffernutter, what's up, man? That's a terrible name.
Hey, what's
Fluffernutter.
up? I love the show, man.
Why?
Love it.
Sick. Well, I'm kind of drunk right now.
We're all drunk.
Oh, yeah.
The show does. The show is like a fine wine, except it's just better with wine.
A lot of people.
I know.
It doesn't get better with age. It just gets better with wine. Who are you? Do you have a name?
My name's Tim.
Tim? Is this Tim?
This is not Tim. I'm not as talented.
Is this Tim Jones?
Tim Tebow?
This is drunk Tim.
Calling us?
What's that, Mike?
Wow, now Tim's on hold.
Yeah. People, it's weird how you can just tell by someone's voice if they're going to be interesting or not.
Line one, hello.
Tim's quite interesting when he's not drunk. Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you guys?
We're good. This
Very
is Ty.
well.
This is Ty.
Tied.
Yep.
Tied Banuelos.
Let's see if we know every single caller that's on. Hey, how are you?
Hello?
It's Marcus.
Marcus? Hold on, Marcus. Hello, you're on the After Disaster.
It's Kevin. It's Diana. It's Katie. It's
Hello.
Ariel.
Hello.
It's one of the joggers. Jogging right now. Ooh, have they ever jogged live to the show?
So no one can call anymore, right?
Keep going, joggers.
Hi,
yeah,
how are you?
We got to hang on to these for dear
Have
life.
you ever jogged live to the show? That would raise so much suspicion. It's like 1 in the morning.
We should do a jogcast.
Oh, we totally should.
Jogcast.
We go.
You know what,
we'll just go around like a school, a track.
Brian
Easy,
and I-
Carano.
Actually, I decided
Lots of wheezing.
on the show today. I decided on the film ball, which we could actually do. We should probably do it. Stop trying to touch my hand, Tyler. You know how you can buy tickets out here like in advance, and you can like, pick your seats
For what?
Yeah.
for movies.
Yes.
We should go pick a movie. Probably a terrible movie, and pick our seats like 2 weeks in advance, and then let everyone know like exactly which theater and what our seats are, and we're gonna be there, and then we'll do like a remote podcast and talk to them afterwards and about the movie.
It'll be depressing to see who people don't want to sit next to. Like I would be embarrassed if I get there and there's no seat. All the seats around me are empty.
He's such a catastrophist. That's never going to
So
happen.
you're just gonna
Mike.
sit
They're
around-
going to pick seats around us, and I'm thinking like 3 or 4 people would probably show up, and they'd sit like right behind us probably, and it would be awkward because we want to know who's who.
It'd be awkward when they're
I don't-
kicking your chair and you're like, "Excuse me."
I totally don't like the idea of people sitting behind us.
All right, we'll sit in the very back. This is the best seats, anyways.
Yeah, we'll sit in the very back.
We're getting lemon partied.
We'll have a.
They're not the best seats. The best seats are the seats that overlook that the walkway.
The handicap bar.
Those are the best ones.
handicap
You put your
bar.
feet up there, but
Hell
you get
yeah.
yelled at if you're me. So what we do?
Your balls can like dangle and get fresh air.
We do a morning. Here it is.
Don't bring my balls into this.
Morning radio stunt where we sit in the very back, and then we tell everyone that we're going to be there, and then we give us some kind of cash award to the couple that bangs the best in the movie theater. Yeah. You got to come and you got to have public sex, and we will see it.
After the movie that gets out before us, we run in and put like some money in some of like the dirty popcorn that's on the ground, like in one of the either cups or something, and tell people, and they have to go through all the dirty, gross stuff looking for like what ends up being like a $2 bill. And then we watch 3 days of
Nothing
Carandor.
about what you just said sounds entertaining. The whole idea of people banging in a movie theater around us. How are we going to watch the movie?
Imagine
with all
it's
this
like
noise?
60 people banging.
No, and it's got to be like a really dark movie too. Like if Schindler's List was still out, that'd be perfect.
I don't.
No, that wouldn't be perfect. That'd be terrible. What's that, Mike? I had
I
something.
don't like the idea of
How
people
about
having sex in movie
Chipwrecked?
theaters.
How about Mike was talking? You don't like what?
I don't like the
Chipwrecked.
idea of people having sex in movie theaters.
You don't like that idea?
No,
Why?
it's not very conducive.
Why are you such a prude, man?
Conducive. Yeah, dude. Why are you being
Not
such a
very.
prude?
Well, you guys know how I like to have sex.
I was watching. You seen Diner, Mike?
Diner Mike.
You seen that movie Diner?
I just killed Carano.
That is your best one ever, I think.
Why?
Wow,
Why is
that's
that funny?
disappointing.
Diner Mike.
Why is that funny? I don't even understand.
Instead of Dino
Jimmy
Mike.
Walker.
What's
J.J.
that?
Walker. Dino Mike.
I was watching it recently, and there's that scene where Mickey Rourke puts his wiener inside the popcorn because he has a bet with his buddies that he'll at least get the girl that he's on a date with to touch his penis.
Mm-hmm.
And he really wants the $200
He's going to butter her up.
So he puts his penis through the box of popcorn, and then she's eating the popcorn and eating the popcorn, and then she finally touches his wiener.
I read something they did a study, apparently, where...
Did you read a study about baldies?
About some researchers put fresh popcorn for like a couple movies and then did like week-old popcorn, and like no one complained. No one knows the difference. They just sit there and eat their
You know why, though?
styrofoam.
That's because people in movie theaters are prone. Well, first of all, people don't complain. There's been many times where I sat in a movie and it wasn't loud enough for the first 10 minutes. I finally
We've had this conversation on the show.
Yeah, but I mean...
I'd say 8 weeks ago.
Where I've gotten up to complain, and I told the manager, yeah, the movie...
Yeah, we're not doing this.
not right.
We can't. We shouldn't do this again, right? You know, I saw the last episode of Seinfeld ever the other day, and it reminded me of us, and I got really kind of depressed. It was the very last episode. They're all sitting in jail, and
Is that how our last
Tyler
Jailcast.
Tyler, I just said Jerry starts talking to George about the button on his jacket and like how it's the worst button of all, and it's in the worst place, and it's like an island, and then the camera's kind of pulling back, right? It's trucking back, and George says, "Haven't we already had this conversation before?" And Jerry's like, "I don't know, have we?" Because like they've run out of things to talk about, and it's like perfect ending to a perfect show.
I just cried a little bit.
And that's
There might have been more to it, though. Maybe that was the first thing they ever did on the show.
I think it might have been. I think it was. I think it was the very first.
So that means Curb Your Enthusiasm is going to end with a boner pants joke.
It could. But what I'm saying is that
Well, you know, the greatest ending of all time is the Bob Newhart show.
That's what I hear, but I've never even seen the show, so it'd be a cop-out to watch the finale.
Yeah, you're right.
Wouldn't it be funny if he got a heart transplant and it'd be Bob Newhart's new heart?
We're off the air now, right?
Nope.
Oh, God, I'm not going to be able to sleep after this now. I'm going to be fucking wide awake.
You're going to be singing your song in your head like I do every night when I go to bed after this damn show.
you know who Mike sounds like when he's tired and on the road?
Like this?
Dexter.
Mm.
You sound a little like Dexter.
Hey, up front, when we started the show, did you tell me let's do the show on Monday instead of Sunday for some reason?
I've never done the upfronts. No, we've suggested that you are in San Diego, goddamn San Diego, 3 hours away every single Sunday, so you can roll around on the ground with your nephew. And we said, hey, why don't you do the show on Monday?
Whoa.
You play with your nephew.
Yeah.
You play with him.
Yeah.
We're not rolling around. We're wrestling or watching TV, or we're...
You roll around when you watch TV?
Or you're in the S&M dungeon. We get it.
Yeah, we roll around down there.
It's padded. It's nice. Safe word.
And we suggested we did it on Mondays instead, so you didn't have to drive quite so far.
And yet we still never do it, which makes no sense. Because I just
The problem with that idea is, oh my God, I just opened a book. I just opened this...
Was it 3 Days of the Condor?
I opened this to the top drawer to this table next to my bed, and besides the Bible, there's a book called Be My Guest, the biography of Conrad Hilton.
Yeah, that's in every single Hilton, Mike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The tradition is to blow a load in page 38.
The last chapter is all about how his granddaughter got nailed on camera.
Oh, man, that's weird that he would put that in there.
Yeah, it was kind of strange.
It says, be my guest, and he's pointing into his daughter's vagina.
He's got his hand just waving towards.
How cheesy is this, by the way? Inside the drawer of this piece of wooden furniture, it says Fleetwood Fine Furniture Inc., Toronto, Canada, and it's got the phone number on it. Like the hotel didn't pay for this.
What?
They slid these ads inside the drawer, like on the side of the drawer.
Oh,
Well, you can't see it when it's closed. When you open it up, it's just Fleetwood Fine Furniture Inc.
We should call him up.
35 Browns Line, Toronto, Canada. 416-255-1004.
Whoa, we don't name names.
You're right.
Okay. Let's go play the song.
Really? Has this been an hour and a half already?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's only been 1:08. We still got 20 minutes.
It's been an hour and a half.
Well, I'm glad to know. I just wanted to be honest with you guys. I'm sitting at home in my own bed, and I just wanted to make sure I could just call in the show from now on, and it seemed to work.
Hey guys, I'm trying to interact with you on the homepage, but I'm having a very difficult time. Apparently, there are pictures already of us lemon partying, but I can't see them. People are commenting on them.
Let me tell you, by the way, Anderson saying he's trying to interact is him like scrolling slightly and like looking at one entry every now and then. He doesn't try and type.
Trying to
or
interact.
Anything.
Who's responsible for this Loveline page? Because I'm looking at it right now, and the L is over Drew's face.
I screwed it up because of my post.
What's interesting is I think Katie initiated the page and then made Tyler and I...
No, we're talking about the LovelineShow.com page. And right now, if you look on it, at the top, it's Mike, Simone, and Drew. And Drew's face is completely covered with the L from the Loveline. It's very funny.
It's the resolution on this computer and the fact that I misformatted our post tonight. Oh, hey, Mike.
Oh, pretty good.
Mike.
Yes.
Forget everything you know.
Okay,
I think...
Oh! Pretty terrible!
Oh, my God.
I don't know what's going on, but
sweet
I'm not happy with
Jesus.
this. And
sweet,
I'm not going to look.
Sweet Jesus. Wait, one more time. I need another taste. I need another little taste of it. Wait, but me and Carano aren't kissing. We're kind of just like rubbing cheeks.
Yeah, you guys got off
But
easy.
you're really getting some sausage, Anderson.
It's because that goddamn picture of me that pops up everywhere.
Wait. But the picture doesn't make sense because Reggie's taking the picture, but someone's taking the picture of Reggie taking the picture.
It's fine, man. It's supposed to be a reflection.
So
whoever made that...
Somebody should recreate that picture with puppies. That would be cute.
What's wrong with my head? I look like a toe.
You look like Irreversible.
And Mike looks like Jesus or something.
And you're fat.
Thank God.
Dude,
there's this
Anderson
picture
is
of me.
really taking care of me in that picture.
Mike, you have to see this. You're not by a computer?
No.
What? Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. Get your little
I have to hear
tablet
your
out.
voice when you see this picture.
Mike, you got to look at get your tablet up.
Okay, let me tell you what this is going to require, and I'll do it. But I have to get my iPad out, and then I have to buy the internet service from this fucking hotel.
Do it on your phone right now.
It's not worth it.
Do it on your phone. Do it on your phone.
I can't do it on Verizon. I can't do it at the same time.
Oh, you know what we'll do? Oh, my God, we have no service in here. I'll just take a picture of it and send it to you.
Okay, that's a good idea.
It might take...
Rune, can you email it to Mike's phone?
Can you text
Or to his email address?
No, text it to me.
Imagine if I got pulled over and for some reason they had to go through my phone. And the cop's like, why is this picture?
I think about that all the time. Every time somebody sends me some horrible picture, I always grab a screen grab of it and
Horrible.
put it on the phone, just in case I want to send it to somebody, and then I'm like, this is going to be horrible when the fucking...
This has to say, I have to hear Mike's reaction to this picture.
Okay, so there's a picture of me on the internet holding Stanley, which I used as my picture for a while on like Facebook and Twitter. And I'm like holding him and I got my mouth open. You've seen it, right?
You're like the red rock is coming out.
Yeah, and well, no. But I got like a mohawk in it, my mouth's wide open. So I like to think that that's why whoever made this, if it was you, Daniel, chose me to be doing the dirtiest part. I like to think
Why am I smiling at the camera? I'm like, huh?
This is the longest I've ever stared at anyone's penis, and I don't even know whose it is.
But it's in your mouth. You should really be more careful when you do that.
You got service there where you are, Mike?
Do you have service? Obviously, his
the
service is on the phone right now, you tard.
Good service, I mean, man.
Yeah,
You
you're
know what
giving
else?
me good service in that picture.
Reggie's head, for whatever reason, is like lopsided. He looks like Haffy.
And he's missing Happy.
You ever seen a Haffy, Mike?
No.
Haffy is a guy who only has half of his head, but he's like a,
It's
he's
like,
like a
it
stoner.
looks like God scooped out his brain with a melon baller.
He's like a stoner.
Is that his nickname or his real name?
I would think it's his nickname.
Yeah, it
Mike.
was amazing. They named him Haffy, and then he had a traumatic accident in his life, and he had half a head.
All right, guys, have a good
That
time.
would lead me to believe in God.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go outside to make sure that Mike gets this picture.
But we have to hear his reaction on air.
I know, but hopefully I'll time it.
Okay.
You know what's great is there's a big warning next to the sprinkler in my hotel room to not hang clothes on the sprinkler like you would hang clothes directly over your bed.
Well, the problem with that sign is it wouldn't occur to you, and then you see that sign, you're like, Yeah, I might actually hang my clothes from there. Oh, Jesus. Rune keeps putting up the picture, and it's something to behold. Your hair does not look good because you have the Japanese man hair, and it's really not becoming of you. So, Mike, don't be. It's kind of like Jimmy Page's hair now. That he's all old.
It's too late to tell me don't be offended by a picture of us in lemonparty.org.
Do you think our show's talked about Lemon Party more than any other show?
No, I'm sure there's some shows that are just horrible and they talk about it nonstop. That's why I think we need to wrap this topic up.
I think we should delve into it deeper.
Okay. Let's look into the guy who created that website. Like, did he find that picture and then create it?
Lauren has been sending me this picture since like before we were together, back when we were just friends. She'd be like, "Oh, check out this like cool like car or whatever," and she'd send me a link to it on AIM, and I'd click it, and there was freaking old dudes going at it. So it's been. I'm sure it's from some gross like news group or like chat room from like the early '90s or something, and it's just been like circulating.
I bet you're right. Maybe that picture when it was first taken was actually just, oh, this is awesome. Some guy's like, this is going to turn a lot of dudes on.
It was set at sensitivemanlove.com, and now it's just been bastardized into Lemon Party. Now the guys are all. Do you think those guys are still alive? Do you think they get together on the anniversary of that every year and they recreate it?
What if it's all photoshopped and it's like three really nice men?
That'd be the best Photoshop job that's ever been done.
Yeah, it would be pretty.
It's some
pretty
Japanese guy laying down at the beach kissing like a little like his wife or something like that, and it's
They're not Japanese.
No, the one guy is.
Oh, really?
The one guy who's kissing.
Oh my God, he is?
Yeah, it makes it so much worse. It's like two German guys and a Japanese guy. It's like World War II all over again.
So racist, by the way.
Well, why?
Makes it so much worse.
Yeah, because he's like honorable in Japanese, and then he's kissing a man who's getting a BJ.
Ugh.
Oh, yes.
No, it's actually a political statement because it's supposed to be American laying down, and the Japanese guy and the German guy double teaming him. I left my phone up there. It was taking forever. I put it on the top of your wheel, on top of your tire, Tyler. So hopefully Mike's phone will chime in a minute, and we get to have the reaction. But
it's odd that well, you went outside to send me a picture, and then you left your phone out there?
Yeah.
Wow, trusting.
Well, it's just a...
Wow, just because our security guard is black doesn't mean you have to say trusting.
Well, just because that neighborhood is kind of shifty and the security guard sits in his car.
Hey, I actually kind of hope it gets stolen so I can give him a lot of shit. Did I tell you that I left my car running and because I forgot something and I came back in here and I went out like minutes ago and Reggie was standing in front of my car, arms crossed, very angry, saying, "Don't you ever do that to me again." I'm like, what are you talking about? And he says, someone could steal your car. I'm like, but you're here. That's why you're here.
I can't chase him down.
What
if we trusted him that? What if he was that good at his job? We just pulled up and took our keys and threw them on the hood of our cars and did the show.
I would do it if he was like 6'8" and like stacked.
Really?
They should have shirtless security guards.
Oh, we totally should. It should be like Chippendales out there.
Like really buff, scary security guards. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Security guards are like dogs. You know how they don't really do that much, but they're kind of just there. So because most criminals are scaredy cats, and they see any other body around, they won't do their crime.
We just got spammed. Lady Beyonce just tried to send us to her site.
How many people are watching our show right now?
I went to the hospital.
I don't know. I can't tell.
We stopped in front of the hospital that she gave birth in.
Oh yeah, I heard about that on the way in tonight. And I heard that there was like 2 or 3 complaints coming from other patients.
Yeah, but I heard that as well, and I heard they're also bullshit because the hospital said absolutely not. They got one suite, and nobody was prevented from seeing their baby, and that's ludicrous. And I kind of
no, it was Jay-Z and Beyonce. Ludacris was not
there.
involved.
He wasn't part of it. What if we started talking about that and got it all jammed up and fucked up and it became like this huge rumor that it was Ludacris's baby? Chaos. Oh, that'd be great.
That would be really,
our show does have the poll with the BET audience.
A lot of show referential stuff tonight. I don't know if I like that.
I'd be really bummed out if that's the fake rumor we started that actually put us on the map.
You know what the worst part of not having you in here, Mike, is?
That was a strange sentence. You know what the worst part of not having you in here, Mike, is?
You know what the worst part of not having Carano in here is, Mike?
What's the worst part about me not being there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tacos.
Seriously.
No tacos?
No tacos.
Bullshit, man. We're all fiending, bro.
Man.
Is your phone lighting up yet? I can't do my
Nothing
sniff.
happened. Did you text it or did you email
I
it?
texted it. Should I have emailed it?
No, text.
I haven't got the text. I have a sneaking suspicion I won't get it till I hang up.
I wouldn't have got a lemon party.
Verizon blows. It doesn't.
Whoa, easy, bro. No, you can get a text.
No,
while you're
lemon
on the
party
phone.
blows. I'm blowing.
Are you sure about that, Tyler? Because I don't think I can. Because while I'm on the phone, I have no internet connection.
Well, I know, but you can still get data like messages.
Okay. Well, I'm still waiting for it to come through. Then
Hold your
it's got to
phone.
go all the way across the country. So
Yeah, it has to hook into the trade winds and get over there.
right now, it's over New Mexico.
Mike, you need to hang your arm out the window and try and catch it.
So I can't believe you made a hog farting joke earlier.
Please, it was a bird farting joke. One night we should do the show for like 8 hours just to see how long we can do it before Rune is like, okay, I'm not filming video for you guys anymore. I'm going home.
I like that idea, but I think it's rude to do that.
No, it's Rune. It's Rune. His name's not Rude. I'm really hinging on the mispronunciation jokes tonight.
Doing this via Skype, because then it could be you guys in the studio and me laying here in my underwear with one lamp next to me.
One mic, one lamp.
Two girls, one lamp.
Why is there a submarine coming through the desk, Anderson?
That's not a submarine.
No, there's like a up periscope of a submarine.
Is it like a toy or something, or some sort of decorative item?
I think it's a mic stand, but it looks like a up periscope.
Hey, when you were a kid, did you think periscopes were just the coolest thing ever?
Yes.
So did I.
Do you see the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where they install a periscope in the car?
No, but I'm trying to think of if somebody told me about that. Sounds kind of familiar, but I did not see that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good trick, Anderson. I like that. Did it send, Anderson?
Periscopes of all time. I think they were ridiculous looking. Of those ones, golfers. I mean, people that are watching.
Oh yeah, those are sweet.
They're not.
And by sweet, I
they're
mean
cardboard.
terrible.
Yeah.
Anderson is losing his mind right now.
Where is he, by the way?
He's right here.
I'm right here. I'm
He's
just
been here
seeing
for
where you
like
guys
5
go.
minutes.
I'm just listening to where you guys go.
His pants are around his ankles.
Periscopes. Fantastic. All right, yes, the text has been delivered.
Mike thinks it's somewhere over New Mexico right now.
He thinks the message is in New Mexico? Like it just
It's
stops?
somewhere. No, it's traveling. It's got to get to New York right now.
Like it's one of those cloud, like the cloud on on South Park of the smug cloud.
Stork carrying it out here.
The smug cloud where you can hear George Clooney saying, "We were the first ones to talk about AIDS. We were the first the first people to battle homosexuality being hated on." It just kept going and going. I was Rosa Parks. His smug. Oh
Hey,
my God.
okay. Here's what I wanted to bring up was.
Does mucus get in your brain? I think it's something's in my brain. Go ahead.
Is this just ego? So I sit down on the plane next to this girl, and some kind
She's
of
got tattoos.
interaction happens that was a little personal, but not personal, not uncomfortably personal. But I was like, and then I immediately wanted to start twittering, like crazy stuff she was saying, and then, but I couldn't shake the thought of what if she's a listener or what if she's a Twitter follower.
I believe she would have said, "Are you Mike Carano?"
No. People have completely chilled and ignored me, and then when we were both going our own separate directions, they're like, "Oh, I listened to the show," or "Follow you on Twitter," and it totally fucks with my head because I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ! I almost twittered about what an idiot I'm talking to."
Let's be fair though, Mike.
I'm not even kidding. It's happened twice.
Aren't these people that are like you run into at Disneyland after you've been twittering all day that you're at Disneyland and where and like, which stand? Yeah. So I don't think that she bought a plane
that
ticket.
bar I was in that one night, the bartender was kind of cold and kind of just standoffish and being kind of a dick to me. And then at the end of the night rolls around, the lights go up, and I go, "Hey, can I get one more shot of Jack Daniels?" And the guy goes, "No problem." And I hand him some money. He goes, "It's on me." And he shakes my hand. He goes, "I'm a big fan."
And that was at the Fart Barf show. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Speaking of Fart Barf,
Mike, are you coming to Fart Barf
no.
tomorrow?
Let's not tell him. I like Mike. I don't want to break his heart. That we're gonna.
Why? When is it?
Tyler and I are going to be dancing together tomorrow night. Hey, Mike, I need you to do me a favor, right?
Wait, what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's the day after today. Mike, I need you to hang up and then call us right back. I want to see if it goes through because I don't want to end this episode without hearing your reaction.
I'm going to hang up and call you back.
Call us right back.
Okay, bye.
Tyler, I unplugged your mic, so learn how to plug it back in. Mike did what we asked him to do, which was hang up.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi, buddy.
The problem is we need to
turn yourself up, please.
We need to have him check it.
Please turn yourself. Well,
without opening it.
I bet he will open it, won't he? God damn it! I just meant like hang up, see if he gets a message, and then call back.
He's not going to be thinking that.
God damn it! Anyhow, this show probably shouldn't even be posted, as far as I can tell. Tyler, you had a couple gems. That's not helping though. That's not helping things at all.
Remix.
All right, here's Mike. Let's see if he's got it. Mike, you get it?
Yeah, that's horrible.
No, you idiot! Son of a bitch!
You were not supposed to open it. You're supposed to get the message and then open it while you're on with us.
Yes, that was the whole point, man. Was reaction.
Oh,
Michael.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Let's reenact. All right. So did you get the text message, Mike?
Hold on, let me look at it.
All right, open it up.
No, it's I don't mind people doing that kind of Photoshop job to us. I'm talking about if somebody sat down and actually made it look like it was real.
Oh, well, who's going to do that? First of all,
Louis Disturbo.
Who would do that? They'd have to, like, make the skin tones all match up, and who would do that?
They'd have to call us and set appointments for us to come in and have our photos taken.
Oh, we'd have to do it from the same angle?
I guarantee there's going to be people trying to one-up that one.
No, would you stop that? Stop game awning.
Someone is going to oil paint it and send it to us.
Hey, did one of the listeners, one of our
what would we do with that? We'd have to burn it, right?
One of our listeners was going to send us a painting or a drawing of us. Did you guys get that?
Let me go check the mailroom.
No, we did not. We didn't. There's nothing.
I didn't see it. Did you get it, really?
No, we did not get anything. He's going to check a mailroom that I know to be empty, so I don't know.
You guys have a mailroom there?
We have a mailroom, yes. It's where they don't put my checks.
Okay, hey, by the way, the mall that I'm in is one of the most hideous places I've ever been in my life. It just steals your soul. But it's a giant mall that the guy there said it might be, he thinks this is the third biggest mall in the country, and it's 5 stories tall, and it is huge. But when I told mall security about my FedEx packages, they're like, we don't have a shipping and receiving. And I went, really? She's like, we don't receive packages here. And I was like, what kind of a fucking lie is that? It's a mall that's probably got like 900 stores.
Oh, of course.
They make everything in-house.
Of course. It's like the gas station.
We're bringing gerbs back to America.
I wanted to explain to you guys since, hey, Anderson, are you still not drinking?
Yeah, 12 days.
Congratulations.
Thanks. How many days you got now?
Like 6 weeks.
It's always going to bug me that you're going to be ahead of me. It's going to bug me a lot. So next time you're in here, I'm going to try.
Let's go drinking, and then we'll start over.
That's a terrible idea, but I like it.
So terrible.
It's a terrible idea that I enjoy thinking about.
So here's what makes this mall different than any other mall I've been in. It's got every restaurant, all the main staples like Cheesecake Factory, the restaurants, all the chains and stuff are in here. And it's such a weird place for a fucking upscale comedy club, but all the restaurants have basically patios that face into the inside of this indoor mall with bars. And the bars stay open till regular time, like 2. And so they're packed with people drinking, and you're inside of a mall.
That's creepy.
So there's a bar across the hall from us. Immediately next door is Target. Like there's the door to this comedy club. There's a Target, and then there's like TGI Fridays or something. But the bars are all on patios that aren't outside. They're just into the mall. So you're drinking in a giant cavernous mall. It's so odd. It's just odd. Not interesting, obviously. Just odd.
Wait, so you're drinking inside a mall, and it's open till late, and you're staring at an empty mall.
It's not a...
Should I show Reggie the picture?
No.
Destination. You go there to drink.
Yeah. That's the way it used to be back in the 70s and 80s. I remember I'm old enough to remember that they'd have restaurants inside, with bars inside malls that and you could smoke in there. And
odd. rad.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But I think the biggest mall in America is in Minnesota, right?
The Mall of America.
Yeah.
The Mall of America. That's where Big Dick John goes and hangs out with his
And the
grandparents.
biggest mall of swine is in Minnesota too, I think.
Slime or twine?
Twine.
Slime or twine?
Twine.
Twine.
Speaking of twine, the show's out of it.
And the reason I know that is because Weird Al has a parody. It's the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. Glad I brought that up.
And the show has reached a new low.
Hey, so here's another thing too. That there's several.
No, there's no more things. There's no more things, Mike. Mike, we're going.
There's a handful of people I know that are obsessed with Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I always just thought they're crazy. They're psychotic. I've had Dunkin' Donuts coffee every day, and the thing about Dunkin' Donuts coffee is, which I had completely forgotten, is that they put your cream and your sugar in the coffee themselves, so it's already done. And I just said a large coffee, cream, and sugar, even though I haven't had sugar in my coffee for years. I forgot how much it is with sugar in it. It's the best goddamn coffee treat I've ever had in my fucking life.
Because they do the work for you? Really?
No, I took a sip of this coffee. The coffee is very good.
Bring some back for us, would you?
Cream and sugar in it, the perfect amount. I was just like, oh my god, this is absolutely fantastic. There's a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner here, but I mean, when I drove into town, they're fucking everywhere.
Sorry, everyone, for the half-hour show. We wanted to do a long one, but with Mike out of studio, we only wanted to go for half an hour.
Which half an hour did we use?
Good night, everybody.
Bye, Mike.
Are we wrapping it up, really?
Yeah, we played the song.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to boredom, so I got to go.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the song. That's a good way to get off the phone with people.
What?
Yeah, I'm allergic to boredom.
Oh.
I gotta go.
I think you meant play happy.
Mike, thanks for waking up and calling.
All right, yeah, thanks for letting me do that. I'll see you Sunday night.
No, Monday night.
Really?
Yeah, Sunday we're gone for Martin Luther King Day.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. He's dead.
That's why you're dead serious.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you Monday, Mike.
Wait a minute.
What?
I intentionally flew back Saturday so I wouldn't miss the show on Sunday.
You are just go have fun family dinner in San Diego and don't worry about driving back here like a madman.
It's cool. This ticket only costs $1. Thanks, man. See you. I wish I had something else to say that was...
Mikey.
Yeah.
Say hello to the caller.
Hello, caller. Hello, Mike. Hello. What's up? I don't know, but I don't understand where this is going because you're not a girl. I can pretend to be a girl. All right, do it. Hello. Hey, Mike.
Tuck your balls back first.
Oh. Hello. Hey, you got a big dick. No, I'm sorry. What's happening? Hi, Mike.
Hi, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus. Hi, Mike. Marcus calls, but he acts like he's so bored when he's okay. I'm not Marcus. Oh.
Wait, no, I got them all on. But hold on. Marcus, is that you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so I'm glad. Okay, I put everyone else on hold except for you and Mike. I was talking to Jillian, who listened to last week's episode, apparently, and she said it's very funny that you listen because she thinks that you don't like us. No, she says... I'm like, what are you talking about? No, he laughs and stuff. She's like, no, he's very serious. I like him.
100% right. No,
she's like, I like him, but he seems like he's very serious. He would not like your type of people that comes out of that show.
Nah, I don't.
Oh, because he's serious.
I'm honest on board. I can't change that. I hear myself, but
No, you sound fucking tight and awesome and sweet.
yeah, you don't sound. You definitely
said airtight.
sound like
What are you gonna say, Mike? What are you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say you definitely sound like.
Mike, Monday is Dr. King's birthday, so please be careful.
What Jillian said, I'm trying to think of a different way to phrase it. It sounds like you would not like us.
She didn't say it that way at all. In fact, she said it was such an innocuous, interesting way that she put it. I cannot remember what it was, but I said, you know what? I'll talk to him. I'm going to ask him that question next time I talk to him, and I can't even remember what the goddamn question was now.
Nah, I mean, from afar, you guys don't seem too bad. Worse than the regular. I mean, I don't know.
What does that mean?
Since you're not really.
That was not a ringing endorsement of us, Marcus.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, since you can't really remember, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I don't
Marcus,
not
what do
like you guys.
what do you do for a living?
Say that again?
What do you do for a living?
Right now I'm not working, but
He's a
I
student,
was.
right?
I was working at Papa John's.
Papa John's. I don't think I knew that.
Papa John's is the best.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know how I used to eat Pizza Hut. Papa John's is really it's really head above.
And Papa's in the house. Okay, what are we
The
doing?
new Domino's was pretty good too. Hey, who's the pizza company that put Lady Chinky Eyes on the receipt? Was that Papa John's?
Yes, that was Papa John's.
Oh my God! Oh no, that was Papa John's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's just really smart viral marketing.
Well, if you're selling it to an Asian population or Asian.
I don't like businesses asking me my name so they can put it on my receipt or on my cup.
It's in case you forget everything you know.
Yeah. Every time I start with, what's your name? Mike. Mark? No, Mike.
There's too many mics on the line.
And then it's on my cup, and that to me that's evidence. I don't like it.
What? Okay, can we go?
Good night,
I don't want
everybody.
that showing up in court.
Bye, everyone.
All right, good night, Marcus. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you guys for listening. Good night. See you
Good night.
Monday.
Good night,
I
Marcus.
don't know if they were joshing or not, but
No, why would we be joshing? There is a holiday on Sunday. That means we're not coming into Love Line. We're goddamn for sure not.
why would there be a holiday on Sunday?
It's on Monday, but we take the day before off.
Because
always,
Thursdays are our Friday, Mike.
so that we have a whole
And
weekend.
Sundays are a Monday, and we're respecting
You guys are right. This is too much math. I don't want to.
Martin Luther King Jr.'s
This is not
birthday.
math.
Was it his birthday?
Yes, his birthday.
His birthday.
It's not the day he got shot. That'd be kind of rude.
That would be weird. But we do celebrate when Jesus got killed, I think.
I'm pretty sure we should
No,
be
we
taking
don't.
the day off on the day he got shot more than his fucking birthday.
Listen, we're going to
Yeah,
do the show
celebrate
Monday.
the day he got
Mike.
taken out, not the day he came in.
So why don't we Why don't we have a sad day of mourning the day the guy who designed the World Trade Centers was born?
What?
I'm not going to touch that. Good night, Marcus.
Good night.
Good night, Ty.
Good night.
Tide.
Good night, you guys.
Good night,
I'll talk
everyone.
to you guys. I guess I'll see you Monday night.
Good night, Mike.
Good night. Good night, Tyler. Good night, Anderson.
Bye.
Good night, whoever else is on the phone. Everyone say good night.
Bye. Bye.
Good night,
Bye.
AG.
Bye.
Someone call me so we can have phone sex.
Oh, my God.
Phone lemon party.
USA.
Good night.
Jesus Christ.